What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? Welcome to the PT channel. I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT, and I'm back to talk about Rick Grimes, comic stuff, Fear the Walking Dead, Walking Dead. If you're worried about spoilers, please stop watching now. Spoiler warning for The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead comics, and really the Walking Dead universe and Walking Dead movies. Now, first and foremost, I have to say, I don't have any great groundbreaking news about Rick Grimes and that he's coming back in the movie news. But what we do have is that we're going to be getting some news about the Rick Grimes movies sooner rather than later, per Skybound in their mailbag review question Q&A type of thing. So what does that mean? Nothing really. Do we have to wait till July? Possibly. But the last time we saw Rick, he looked like this. He was in rough shape. And I get asked pretty much every live stream, which is every Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, about Rick, and on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook about Rick. And we just don't know any great specifics yet. But Rick is not coming back to the show. He's going to be in the movies. And what if this was foreshadowing all along? He's going to Toledo. And I'm not sure which Toledo they're talking about, but is it Ohio? Is it connected with the Commonwealth? Now, some people think this sign's right here connected with MASH and the helicopter and the way MASH ended. The 70s and 80s show, I believe. It might just been 70s, but I could be wrong there. But the Commonwealth could have been right in plain sight for us where Rick went. Right here. We see it right there on the windmill. Now, yes, Virginia is a Commonwealth state, but there's a big group in the comics, the Commonwealth. But again, Rick Grimes can do whatever Scott Gimple says, because Scott Gimple is the writer of the movies. I believe all three will be written by Scott Gimple. Well, we got to get to the first movie first. But what do you think's going to happen? Right now, it's just theories. There's a lot of theories. Is it connected with Fear the Walking Dead? Is it connected with the Commonwealth? Is it going to be in Ohio, Pittsburgh, or DC, or somewhere else? And what if Rick has amnesia and Jadis kind of brainwashes Rick to be like, look, we're together. I'm your wife. I'm with you. Now that'd be crazy, right? But it would be kind of interesting, because what if she wants to be with Rick? You know, there's that funny line in season 7 when she was like, I lay with him after? And what if that happens? We don't see it, but it's implied that they're together and Rick doesn't know any better. And just to be clear, I'm not saying it will happen. It's just an idea, a theory, and a discussion. But crazier things have happened in shows. And a lot of people think that Rick has amnesia and that's why he's been away for so long. Where has Rick been for 6 years? Is he gone so far away that he can't get back? He doesn't really know how to fly a helicopter, right? So how can he get back if he's across a major body of water or in another state? But I think Rick will be seen like this. Well, maybe not smiling, more like this, like he was in the pilot episode of the show. And I do believe that the movies are going to start with Rick getting medical attention or waking up after getting medical attention. So it could be starting just like this. But where has Rick been for 6 years is a question that we get all the time. Well, we're going to find out in the movies, not on the show. But I do think the movies will connect with the show and the show connects with the movie somewhat. But Rick, I believe, is not coming back to the show. And I have to ask the question, what if Rick does have amnesia? Or what if he's brainwashed? Or what if he just can't get away from this group? And what would you want to see in the movies and what would you not want to see? That's a big question, but I just think it's a good one. I want to see Rick be in the movies, but also be connected with the characters from the show. Daryl, Michonne, Judith, RJ, Carol, possibly. And I think they want us to watch the show, the movies, the spin-offs, the show, the movies, and rinse and repeat, right? And also, I want to see Rick be reunited with Judith and Michonne and Daryl for sure. And also, he should meet RJ, right? But if Rick reaches out, or Jadis reaches out, or someone gets a hold of someone over the radio, is Michonne going to bring Judith and RJ with her? If, and hopefully when, she finds out about Rick and she can actually get to him. If it's in Pittsburgh or DC or wherever, Ohio, wherever it actually is going to be, because they can do whatever they want with it. Also, I just hope they answer the Heath question so we can move on. We got to answer the Heath question. They got to answer the Winnie question. They got to answer certain things so the viewers can move on. We don't need any loose ends or another Morales situation, that's for sure. But I believe Heath, per Angela Kang, was taken or traded or something to do with the helicopter group that is connected with Jadis. So I hope we see Heath at the community and he's still alive and he walks by Rick and Rick's like, do I know you? Or something, right? Also, a theory is going around that the plane right here in Fear the Walking Dead that we're going to see in season 5 is connected with Rick, and they're going to go to Alexandria or something in this airplane. That airplane is in trouble, and if it's here and that's the same airplane, that ain't going nowhere. That ain't leaving the state that they're in. They're not even leaving the woods that they're in. So the whole plane thing, connecting point with Fear the Walking Dead, is a nice theory in theory, but I don't see the shows connecting that way at all. But Strand looks to be the guy to fly the airplane. Some people are telling me that he knows how to fly or something with that too, but I just don't see Fear the Walking Dead connecting with Rick and or The Walking Dead. But possibly it'd be cool to see a connecting point with the helicopter people if they're all over. Maybe Georgie's group, that would be crazy too. But what do you think is the connecting point with the helicopter people? A and B, Jadis, we just don't know any of that stuff yet. So hopefully we'll get some answers. Sooner rather than later is what Skybound said in their mailbag Q&A they posted recently. So we don't know what that means. It's May 28th, 2019 as I make this video. We're going into June and then Comic-Con will be in July. So at worst case, I would assume we have to wait till July at Comic-Con to know more about The Walking Dead show, Fear the Walking Dead show, the spin-off show, the movies, and just everything connected in that universe going forward. If you don't read the comics, some big stuff is going to potentially happen next issue, next Wednesday, June 5th, with the Commonwealth and Rick and everything there too. I don't want to give too much away, but it could be a big major issue for a game-changing event in The Walking Dead comics. Will that happen on the show eventually? Will that be how it happens in the movies with Rick? We have to wait and see how it's going down with Scott Gimple, Rick, and the movies connecting with the show, hopefully at some point. So let me know your thoughts, post your comments below, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and please hit that subscribe button to become a valued member of our PT channel, Walking Dead family. And remember guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself, you can do it. It's about love, support, staying positive, making memories, and as always, tell them Daryl.
Yo, we love you guys. Honestly, thank you.